Welcome back. We're here with Commissioner Mayra Uribe. All right, so now we talk about COVID-19. So it's been like almost a year
Yeah.
that COVID is part of our lives. And how do you evaluate the outcome of and the obstacles imposed by the pandemic?
I think when COVID started, we never imagined that it would be so bad. We did think, I remember thinking in March, we're going to shut down for 2 weeks and then we're going to get back to normal. And, the children were out of school and we just thought there was panic, but then there was not that huge of concern. Yes, there was no toilet paper, no Lysol,
Oh my gosh, that's true.
no
remember.
cleaning products, and no bread. People were buying like it was a hurricane. But still, in our minds, we said, okay, but in April we'll be back. And none of us expected it to go this far. And the hardest hit has been our businesses, because they never expected. We, as a business person, you project, this is how good I'm going to do in the next 30 days, in the next 90 days, and this is how I'm going to grow, and I'm going to open another store, and I'm going to do, and then everything stopped. But then the people who depended on their job, that stopped. And the unemployment system in the state was not very good, and then the system to help the businesses was not very good. So we saw a lot of panic, and unfortunately we saw a lot of businesses go out of business. We saw people, it's sad, we saw people that never returned. But we have to realize that in order to get back, we need the businesses, we need the people, we need people to have confidence being out again and going to those businesses.
Okay.
This is where we have to get to build that back.
So, what comes in terms of project to get back? What do you think is necessary?
Well, I really think there's hope with the vaccination. My goal right now is to get the vaccine out to as many people as we can. The more we can get, the safer of a system we can create. We have to protect those businesses that are very volatile right now.
Okay.
Whatever funding comes, we have to get it to the businesses soon. We have to help them in the process, whether it's taxes, property taxes, all of these things. But we also have to make sure that people return back to work. Sometimes it can be dangerous because you develop a system that it's easier not to go to work.
Exactly.
And we can't do that because there are people, unfortunately, who would take advantage of that. So just as we want to help businesses, we have to make sure that the people return to work. Because when we have people return to work, we have the businesses function, we have money in the economy. And when you have money in the economy, everything starts to happen. And that's where we need to be. And so if you can feel safe, if you have a vaccine, or if the majority of the people have vaccine, then there can be consumer safety, consumer confidence. And that's where we need to be.
Okay. So confidence is the main thing,
Yeah.
that we won't fall sick again and
Yeah.
contaminate others.
And us as a government, we have to make sure that we create a safe environment.
Okay, so do you think the vaccine should be mandatory?
No. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this is the United States of America. Okay? And you still have a right of what you want and who you are. And the moment the government starts telling you what you have to do, that's a problem. I didn't become a commissioner to tell anybody what they should do. That's not my job. You have your decisions. The only one I tell what to do are my kids, not even my husband, I suggest, but my children, I do. And but if we build a vaccine that people feel secure with, they'll want to have it. But it's like the flu. There's a lot of people who never take the flu shot. We can't make you take it. You own your body. I don't think we ever want to get in this country to a point where the government is telling you what to do with your body.
What about a vaccine card? This,
No, because then we're going to discriminate.
okay.
I think that if we create, they say that 70% of the population will probably have a vaccine. And right now, 30% of the population has contacted COVID. So we can get to a place where you have to be responsible. If you tell me, I don't want to have the vaccine, but we offer it to you, then at that point, you're responsible for what happens to you. But if we can still create a safe area, then we're good.
We're going to a little commercial, and you'll be right back.